Hello everybody, you're here with Claudio Beauty and today is another episode of Fragrance. I'm hearing again the Batman music behind it. Batman! No, Fragrance! Okay, so one of those moods again. I don't know, I get very excited about fragrance episodes because I get to experience something for the very first time and I really enjoy it. So if you want to keep on watching how this particular fragrance smells, my way of describing things, which most of the time I see images or I see places or I tell you who would I see this for and what for, and of course how does it affect me right here right now. So let's move it along. So today the fragrance that we're going to talk about is one of Chanel Les Exclusifs, and this is called Eau De Cologne. Eau De Cologne. I got a sample. I think if you order products from the Chanel website, I have seen often that they give, this is one of their options to ask as a sample. So I order it. I don't think I have actually, I don't remember smelling it. I probably smelled it at the boutique where they have Les Exclusifs setup. It's a beautiful setup. I think I have a short video when I actually went to the boutique for you guys to look at it if you want. I'll link it down below. It's a very short, like a minute and so. So Les Exclusifs, I think Chanel House of Fragrance has like 132 fragrances, all different kinds for different occasions and in different lines, I guess they call them. So one is, of course, Les Exclusifs de Chanel. And in there, I'm a little confused if it's 17 or 19 fragrances, but around that, because there's the originals, but then they added two more. And I think recently they added a third one, Le Lion, which is a striking, explosive, in-your-face sort of fragrance. I haven't reviewed it yet, but I will. I will, it's coming. So I'm not sure if there's 17, 18, 19, or 20 fragrances all in total, but I do know this one was, it's part of the first 17 that they had. And this one is Eau de Cologne. Is I think the only one that is not actually Eau de Parfum. It's Eau de Cologne, so it is supposed to be lighter, to be used, not necessarily, I guess, as another perfume, something that will stay long or that it will be invasive or anything like that. We'll smell it because I don't remember how it smells, but I have heard and I know that long lasting is not his thing because it was supposed and meant to be light. Now, I don't know if it has to do with, back in the day, after shaving, they used to put like I apologize for my dog, it's going crazy. So, as usual. Probably somebody must be at the door. So, just excuse. See, I think he stopped now. All right, so let's continue. And where was I? Oh, so you remember how men used to shave with a real blade and then they used to put like maybe some kind of water, flower water or something with a little bit of oil, maybe not oil for the face, but it was some kind of a fragrance. So I think this one was meant sort of like that, a refresher. Well, maybe it was used for when you didn't have time to shower. I don't know. I'm making it up. We're talking Chanel. All right. So, and recently, they came up Le Eau of number 5. Number 5 Chanel is, a signature fragrance for the house. And I think they brought a Le Eau sort of, is inspired by number 5, but a little renewal, more youthful, and I think a little bit of this sort of cologne refreshing that doesn't last long. I own it actually. I actually like it, the Le Eau, small bottle. But we're not here to talk about that one, but that's what it reminded me of, that refreshing, just sort of something, but it won't last. I actually use the other one after I shower, and then I would add an actually other perfume for the day later on, or after I finish all my getting dressed. So I do enjoy this sort of, idea. So let's smell it before anything else. And this is the only Eau De Cologne that is part of the Les Exclusifs. I think I said that. Okay. So I spread it. Ooh, this smells very nice. Very fresh, very citrusy. See, the Eau that I just spoke about is very green, like if you are outdoors in pines, I think. But it's a lot more green. This one is a lot more citrusy, which is very lovely. If you've seen me in my episodes before, I associate citruses with activity, with optimistic. I get in a good mood and I want to motivate it to go out and about. So this one definitely gives me that sense. So let's see. The first thing I usually do is go to a website where Fragrantica, where all kinds of fragrances are mentioned there. So I like to read what they say. It's very short. Just sort of consistency, right? Because all the fragrances are there. And then I go to the Chanel website and see what is it about the fragrances. So, and this one in particular, there's not much, but I'll just mention. So Les Exclusifs de Chanel Eau de Cologne by Chanel is a citrus fragrance for women. Oh, very surprised that they are actually naming this for women, because I think it's very unisex. I can see totally a man wearing this. Maybe back in the day, originally, it was meant for a woman, but no, they would have changed it by now. I'm very surprised because nowadays all fragrances are said for men and women. And now all of a sudden this one, they say for women. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So it says Les Exclusifs de Chanel Eau de Cologne was launched in 2007. All right. The nose behind this fragrance is Jacques Polge. And oh, okay, here it is. Because I was confused. I'm like, I just said it's part of the original back in the day, but here, okay, this is the right info. Eau de Cologne was primarily introduced in 1924. Phew, thank you. The new edition from 2007 invigorates and refreshes with petite grain herbs and spices, neroli and bergamot. Eau de Cologne is a refreshing citrus fragrance, vital, fresh, and innocent. It belongs to the luxurious collection Les Exclusifs de Chanel, available in bottles of 200 and 400 millimeters. All right, millimeters. All right, so there you have it. So I guess it was look again and refresh. It's because there's also new technologies, and I know some houses struggle to get the pureness of the ingredients of back on the day. So I'm sure, I don't know how they did it for so many years, right? Because things change and nature changes. And so I guess they brought up a new edition, and I don't know exactly if they changed how it smells or they just sort of upgraded it with the newest technology or the newest trends, right? So it says the main accord is citrus, green, aromatic, fresh, spicy, and fresh. I agree. I mean, the first thing I mentioned, right, was citrusy, but I do see the green. I do see the aromatic, fresh. I don't know about the fresh, spicy, but it is spicy, I guess. Spicy out, but not, I don't know what else. Now, the top notes are lemon, bergamot, citruses, and green note. The middle notes are neroli, petitgrain, and spicy notes. And the base notes are musk and tonka bean. All right, but that's as far as I was gonna look at this website. Now let's go to the Chanel. And in the Chanel Eau de Cologne, does it say anything? It says, an iconic symbol of elegance and simplicity through the ages. This light and luminous fragrance evokes a bouquet of wildflowers. This is interesting that they're introducing here the words wildflowers, because we had not mentioned anything about floral, right? But I do see the sweetness of floral. I do see the openness of floral. It's not usually when I describe white floral fragrances, I feel like very open up and inspired, and I feel extremely feminine and kind of relaxed and welcoming. This one, no, it's the sweetness of the wildflower, I guess, but the first impression was citrusy. Now that it's drying out, I see that sweetness, but the citrus is still very predominant. It says composed by Jacques Polge, creator of Chanel fragrances from 1978 to 2014. This exquisite interpretation reveals a lively freshness of mandarin and bergamot with airy notes of neroli. All right, there you have it. Last. I'm going to read last because I think this is important. This is the words that they intended and purposely put for the cologne. Like a bouquet of wildflowers, the fragrance conjures the image of endless green fields peppered with dots of colors, the scent of summer afternoon, endless carefree. So it's obvious to me that they intended it for this fresh, relaxed, light. I mean, I see, obviously they say for a woman, but I see a man with shorts or playing outside. So for a woman, I don't know why I keep seeing a male. I mean, almost like with the pink sweater, I don't know why, because pink, spring, outdoorsy, and shorts, white shorts. That's what I see. It doesn't say in the Chanel website if it's for male or woman. Of course, I guess doesn't matter. Nowadays, everything is unisex. But for a woman, I could wear it for sure. I mean, it's light and fresh. And for what I hear, it's not long lasting. So again, if you wear this in the morning, right after you shower, you feel nice and fresh and you're ready to go and do. I don't think if I would wear this to sit down and work, although you could, but I don't think more for running errands, being outside, or to uplift yourself if you're gonna, I don't know, start arranging things or maybe organizing, the initiation of something. It does help me in that mood, in that freshness. I got ready, I feel good, let's start something new sort of thing. So that's why I keep referring it for the beginning of the day, because you're ready to go about your day. It's not invasive at all. It's subtle. Like even from where I am, I don't think I'm smelling it that much. I do have to do this to grab some smell, but it's still very firm in the arm. So if I smell it, it's not like it went away. I think the other one I mentioned, the number 5 Leo, by this time is sort of, fades sort of thing. No, this one is still very predominant in my arm. You will have to really hug me or do something to smell it. I don't think it will smell from here. So sometimes you appreciate that is only for you, not necessarily for everywhere you go. And it doesn't take stage, it doesn't stay present, even though you know it, and it smells nice. And if somebody gets close to you, it's there. For how long? I'm not sure. What else could I say? I think that's as much as I could say. It's lively, it's rejuvenating, it's fresh, it's new, it's the only Eau De Cologne in the line. So I think I'm gonna leave it there. I was looking to see if there was an image. Sometimes they put an image with the fragrance and it gives me something. And all it has, which I think I'm gonna include it in the flyer for this video, it seems like it's Coco Chanel, or a woman in love walking through a field of flowers with a man. Well, you can see the back of the head of the person with pants. I'm assuming it's a man, but it pretty much could be a female. I mean, but so I guess it is intended for this just carefree walking outdoors with flowers, perhaps in love or just in a good conversation, light and breezy. So yeah, agreed. Would I buy this fragrance? I wouldn't buy it because I like the Leu, the more greenery for this sort of thing, and because I have others that are kind of citrusy. Am I happy I have a couple of their samples on this? Yes. Would I pull it out? Yes. But again, they say it's for a woman, but for a male, I think maybe I will buy it as a gift for my husband, or my father or my brother, because I like it for that. I don't think I will buy this for a friend, a female friend. So I'm again with that sort of situation, but yeah, I will wear it. I don't, so there you have it. I'm getting myself in trouble. So thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do it this moment. Please ring the bell to the right hand of your screen. Please comment below. Do you have this? Do you like it? What are your comments about it? I would love to hear them. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.